Well, hello there. Today we are in the Tier 10 Japanese cruiser, the Zao. This is a match that, had some outcome that I didn't expect at the start of the game. This is a match where there's a carrier in the game, which will become important later down the line. But we will talk about that later. We're heading towards A at the start of the game, because I think the most... I don't really want to go to B at the start of the game. Not in the Zao, you don't want to be that close. Also, I want to start by saying that I apologize for my inactivity the past few days, which is down to me getting the flu, and I hope you don't hear it as much. My voice was kind of wrecked. And there come the first planes, obviously focusing the AA on that side and actually activating defensive AA in the hope to shoot down some planes. And we actually shoot down some planes. Not as many as I hoped, but together with my team we shot down quite some planes. Deactivate and activate AA to force my defensive AA on cooldown to get the next charge of that quicker. But yeah, as I said, the people on my Discord were actually aware that I was sick the past days, but I wasn't really active on my YouTube channel for quite some time, so I'm apologizing for that. I'm trying to get better at this. But yeah, we are heading towards A, supporting our Kitakaze. Our division mate is going to B, getting support from our carrier. He's up against the Kitakaze, so we'll see how long that goes, and he's kind of alone. Maybe we could have helped him by going to B, but as I said earlier, we don't want to be that close in a Zao to the enemy, because you want to be at long range. You basically are the definition of a long range HE spammer. One of the first actually that was in the game. Zao still is one of my favorites actually, because maybe it's just because it was one of my first tier 10s, but I really liked it, Zao. Even though it has got maybe a little bit power creeped. I don't know, but still you can get sometimes those huge volleys where you get, like, for some example, 7k HE or even 10k on some battleship superstructures, if you hit the right spots, that is. Also, yeah, as you can see, really good at starting fires. Also 10 hits there, I believe that was 10k, something like that. Not quite sure how much damage it was. Albemarle takes a torp. That actually broke his engine, so that is our prime target right now. Shooting that guy, because since his engine is broken, probably his damage control will be down. Yeah, he's not repairing his engine, so if any fire weight that we can get on him will stick right now. Some torps coming in, so we know there was a DD here. The Shimakaze was last spotted down there. He doesn't run the 20km torpedoes, so otherwise those wouldn't have run out. Yeah, this is right now just normal Zao gameplay. Normal Zao gameplay. By the way, if you guys want to see one of those games that I'm making commentaries of live, you can do that. My Twitch channel is linked down below. If you want to follow up with some... or if you just want to talk, I'm open for everything. The Albemarle now just repaired his engine, it looked like that. So if we can set some fires or break his engine again, that would be really, really beneficial. We kept A, but A is still contested. I think actually the Albemarle snitched himself into A to contest it. If we look at the mini-map, actually a lot of both teams are at A. A is a huge contested cap right now. We just realized that our Izumo is actually AFK and is getting farmed by the enemy carrier. So we are, even though it doesn't look like it, we are down one ship already. My division mate actually kills the Kitakaze and the B cap, which is really good for us. But he's, as I said, really alone there. So we will see how long he lasts. Keep on farming the Izumo. I mean, Friedrich der Große. That's not an Izumo. A is contested again. think it's still the Albemarle. Could also be the Shimakaze. We don't actually know that at this point. We see the Shima torpedoes. I kind of want to turn around to get up a little bit and get a better position to like, let's not join our clusterfuck of friendlies that are like behind the islands and at A, because they can't really support our Kitakaze. And we are kind of the only one that can support the Kitakaze right now, which is kind of questionable. I'm thinking about actually dropping some tops to the Izumo. It would be a little bit risky when we look at our Kitakaze, because he could make the decision to like push to the left flank and would catch my torpedoes. So I'm not doing that. Although that was some really questionable torpedoes. Yeah, we have 12-kilometer torpedoes, but and the Izumo was pushing in, but still it was quite questionable. And he's even slowing down. I spotted Smolensk, and I really want to save our North Carolina that was going there. So I want to intercept that Smolensk. Also, our North Carolina is quite alone, so if we can get some AA support for North Carolina, that would be pretty good. North Carolina really has good AA, but like, and anything that can help, I guess. Yeah, we shot down some planes, but I think he still took quite some damage. And he's getting farmed by the small ones right now. That actually smoked up. I actually could deactivate and activate my AA right now to get the cooldown faster, but I think I missed that myself. Shooting broad to the Bismarck is not good. I kind of was waiting for the small ones to push around that corner, but he didn't. Launch some predictive torpedoes to the Bismarck. I don't think he will catch them, but there's a chance. And of course, as soon as I drop them, he turns in. Classic. So yeah, we're farming now that guy. Like the fight at A is going on, but we're losing control over the middle. And we actually got C, so right now this game actually looks really favorable for us. That will change at some point. That will change. So yeah, we're still farming that guy, getting some help from our carrier actually. Smolensk gets a double fire on me. But yeah, we need to finish that Bismarck so we can actually turn in again. Can't show him too much broadside, otherwise we are dead. My fire kills the Bismarck and we actually get undetected. Still know the Smolensk is there, so we need to be aware of that. Some predictive torpedoes here in case he pushes around that corner, which I don't think he will. But yeah, he's also not in really the position there because he grounded and then like now he's reversing. It's really hard to predict what he was doing there because yeah, was not your usual Smolensk behavior basically. So yeah, we are pushing in. A is still contested, and my team doesn't really push against that. My Frederick is still hiding behind that island, so he doesn't really can intercept them at A. So I think we will actually lose A. Trying some AP on the Albemarle. People underestimate the AP on the Tsar quite a lot. Because the HE is so good, people tend to just shoot HE, but yeah, at 16, almost 16 kilometers, Citadel right there. Also, it's really accurate. Like the guns on the Tsar are really accurate. So if you can like predict where your enemy is going, you can land those AP shots really well. It's really hard to pull it off sometimes, but if you get that perfect volley, you can get some really devastating volleys. I wish I had actually AP at this time, because I was not expecting him to turn in. This would have been AP that could have been some Citadels, but yeah, not. We didn't got that. We didn't got that. Smolensk is running away from us. We lost A. So yeah. So this is kind of like an even state of the game, I guess. Like kill-wise, yes, we have more points, but kill-wise, we are actually, I think, no, we are even. We are even. Now we can shoot at Smolensk. We still are rocking C and B, but yeah, the enemy is pretty clustered together, and if my team then now decides to push in too much, they will probably have a bad time. Also note that we haven't seen the Shima in quite some time, so he could be kind of behind us. I don't know where he was supposed to go, but he was last seen at A. So yeah, we will need to we will have to have an eye out that way he was going. But yeah, that's what I was talking earlier. Like almost 6k with like 5 pens on the HE on the Friedrich. This is not bad. Like the HE really is good. Unfortunately, my fire RNG was quite bad, as he's saying. Well, he gets a fire, and oh, but yeah. Tried to shoot on more planes, and the carrier actually dropped quite far away, but I'm not sure what he was going for there, like a long range drop or something, but I just accelerate and get away from those torpedoes. I think he was trying to drop the Smolens, but really didn't succeed. Anyway, let's keep shooting at Smolens, or like long range HE spam. It's usually how you get a lot of damage in the Zao. And we are already at 89k damage, which is kind of good. Like you can get better damage numbers in the Zao, definitely. And I think Zao is still one of my my highest damage number games. I think I broke it with the Curvers, but like Zao was for a long time the ship that had the most damage in. But yeah, just trying to support my team at range. We actually, like, I try to stay really far away from the enemy because we have like a lot of points lead right now. So the only thing that we don't want right now is that like my team is dying. And that would be the worst part, right? That would be the worst part. My team would now push in and die because we are winning. And yeah, Smolens dies. Shima, as I said, wasn't spotted for a long time. He topped Smolens in the smoke. I'm actually thinking about switching to AP with expert loader to the Albemarle, but I think he's turned out right now too much. I shouldn't have gone for the AP. But still, he's so low. Maybe my AP will do something against him. Maybe my AP will do something too. There are some planes that are coming in. Still trying to shoot that Albemarle or get the kill for our team. So every guy that is now like dies can't damage my team even further, so that would be really beneficial. But yeah, the positioning of my team is not really that good. Like my Hipper and Gearing are all both sitting in the smoke and don't really have an island to hide behind or something. So yeah, I'm just trying to defend right now. Just trying to defend and like hope my team is not throwing. Yeah, Hipper is down to 700 health and Smolens, I think Smolens is like blind firing him. Yeah, this looks like blind fire. Smoke is about to run out. And yeah, there goes my Hipper. We're down against 5 against 3, which is definitely not good. We got the fire on the Smolens. He's really low. And he's running away. I kind of react too late to these midway planes. Like I didn't see that I was too concentrated on the Smolens, so I reacted way too late here, and I actually will take almost a full drop here from the midway torpedoes. And yeah, mistakes get punished by carrier quite hard. He's coming back for another drop, I think. Yeah, but this time we focus our AA. Also a little bit too late. Also, I think he's dropping a little bit too far away. So we can torpedo beat these actually. Yeah. Still trying to get the Smolens kill. But he's so far away and he's dodging quite well. At this range, yes, your guns are really accurate and quite fast, but like 18 kilometers, 11-second flight time is still quite hard to hit a nimble ship like a Smolens is. Like the Smolens is not that nimble, but it's nimble enough for like evading stuff. Now we see actually that the Shima pops up on the mini-map and is hunting my division mate in his carrier. So the Shima went completely around and is actually going after the carrier now. So I didn't really see this while I was playing because I was so too focused on the Hindenburg right now. I couldn't shoot the Shima anyway right now, I think. But still my reaction is too late, I think. Hindenburg's pushing in, trying to get for B. I'm dropping some predictive torpedoes because he is going for B, so let's saturate B a little bit with torpedoes. And these torpedoes on the Zao, now I see that my carrier is actually dying. Yeah, that was a little bit too late, and now it's up against a 4 versus 1. And yeah, with the dying planes, actually my division mate almost kills the Shima. I think he actually killed him with the fire. Yeah, he killed him with the fire. Like midway planes balanced. But that actually gives me some breathing time, because now they don't have any... oh, and I think the Hindenburg is getting top. Yeah, the Hindenburg takes the top. But they don't have any DD left, which is really good for me. So they only have the carrier and their Smolensk left. If we don't get attacked too much, we can survive this. Unfortunately, take a top from the carrier, but this time only 1. Smolensk is trying to blind fire us. But since we are undetected right now, we're quite fine. So focus right now is surviving. We just need to survive. The thing is, the Smolensk will probably go for B. Like, there's a choice right now. I could run away and try to evade the carrier planes as much as possible, which is one way to do it. But the thing is, the carrier planes will just come in one after another, and they will spot me. So I kind of want to stay in a range where I can fight back that Smolensk and the carrier. And let's try to just dodge those carrier planes by trying to extra broadside to them while they're dropping in. It's a closer little target. I don't have any heals left. Right now. So we just need to survive, and I mean, maybe we can get the Smolensk. I'm launching actually a plane, so maybe we can, that plane can spot the Smolensk behind that island. B gets contested, so we know the Smolensk is in B. And he was really low as the last time we've seen him. On some predictive torpedoes, maybe we can pull off the same thing that we did to the Hindenburg. Oh, there he is. He actually gets himself spotted. This is my chance to actually get him. Now who will kill who first? We actually need to shoot him, and like while we're doing that, evade those planes. This drop actually forces me to turn in. I really wish I could have like run away more right now. I mean, I could turn out more, and I actually want to do it right now, but I spot the carrier planes that are dropping from there now, so they force me to turn in even more to not eat those torpedoes and actually die. So this is the next torpedo beat that we're pulling off this game. So we are at 957 points, 960 even, so and only the carriers left. So still the only thing is I need to survive, but the carrier planes are just coming in. And now the rocket planes that are kind of hard to actually dodge. There's not a full squadron, so maybe we get lucky this time. Trying to show him some sides, so he has a harder time to hit my entire ship. And he gets kind of unlucky, and I think on one rocket hit. Might as well get some more damage in. I think those are the last planes that actually can kill me. Those are the last planes I actually think that actually can kill me. So like, let's show some broadside to those dive bombers. So they actually have also a harder time dropping me. This will be the last one that can drop me. He hits me, but only with one guy. Damage contact fire. He comes back for the next drop. He has one drop left. There's one drop left. Every bomb that will now hit me will kill me. I will slow down the replay here to just see how close this is. Did you see how close this was? And so we are going out of this game with the Solar Warrior. With the Solar Warrior, 155k damage, 3 kills, and Dreadnought. That was, I think, my second Solar Warrior that I did ever. And it was definitely one of the most intense game endings that I had. Yeah, we topped the scoreboard with 3 kills, 2,365 basic speed. Actually, 27 planes shot down. Actually, we didn't do that bad there. And yeah, we also ended up with 1.6 million potential damage. And we tanked 63,000 damage. This is definitely not bad for a ZAO. So I hope you enjoyed this little commentary I did here. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Bye, Captains.